Welcome back. Flu season is unfortunately officially here, and we all know it's no fun when you get it, and treating it can get pricey. Dr. Holly Phillips shares need-to-know tips on flu prevention as well as how to save on prescriptions. How likely are we to get the flu this year?
Well, unfortunately, it's a little bit too likely that we will. About 8% of the U.S. population gets the flu every year, and some years we've seen up to 11%. Our kids are even more likely to get the flu than us, and that's, of course, in part because they go to school, where we all know germs spread like they're in a petri dish. And we should keep in mind the flu is a serious illness. It's different from the common cold. Every year, around 200,000 people end up in the hospital with complications from it. So we really need to do everything we can to prevent getting it.
Okay, and in your opinion, is it too early to get a flu shot, and how effective is it?
It's absolutely not too early. You should get it today. Flu viruses actually circulate all year, but we really see the activity in flu start to pick up now, kind of in October, and it peaks between December and early March, and then flu season can stretch out until May. Something actually interesting about last year's flu season is that it turned out to be less severe than the year before, but that's a good thing. But it was in fact the longest season in 10 years, so it started early and it just kept going and going. So since the flu season is getting longer, getting your flu shot early is best. And you asked how effective it is. Now, the effectiveness does vary from year to year, and it's based in part on what scientists think that the dominating circulating forms of the virus are going to be. Sometimes they really hit it, and sometimes a little bit less so. But in general, getting vaccinated reduces your risk of getting the flu by between 40 and 60%.
Okay, I hear you with that flu shot.
So it's really worth it.
Yeah, I hear you with that flu shot. I already got mine, but you did mention that schools can sometimes be can be a petri dish of germs and that sort of thing. So what are some other things we could do to prevent getting the flu?
Right. Well, wash your hands as much as you can. Really, soap and water is best, but hand sanitizer will absolutely do if you can't get to a sink. And what I tell my patients and my kids too, keep your hands below your neck. Now, what that means is don't touch your eyes, your nose, or your mouth. You know, really, when we touch our face, that's the way we directly introduce the virus into our body. So if you can keep your hands below your neck, you're lowering your chances of getting it.
Well, great tips there from Dr. Holly. And of course, don't forget the antibacterial wipes in places like the kitchen to help kill germs.